An unanswered question. Sumedh and Praveen were best friends. They had graduated from a top engineering college and secured well-paying jobs in reputed companies. Yet, one question constantly troubled them. Why aren't we rich? One evening, they were sitting in a restaurant discussing the same issue. Sumedh sighed. Our jobs are decent. We manage our expenses well. Yet by the end of the month, our pockets are empty. And then, there are people earning the same salary as us, but living a luxurious life. Where are we going wrong? Praveen fell into deep thought. Just then, he remembered their old friend Lokesh, who had now become a successful businessman. They decided to meet him the next morning. The first lesson on becoming wealthy. The next day, they visited Lokesh's farmhouse. Surrounded by greenery, a swimming pool, and luxury cars, Sumedh chuckled and said, "Man, we can't even dream of owning a place like this." Lokesh smiled and asked, "You can dream of it, but have you ever made it your goal?" Sumedh and Praveen exchanged glances. Lokesh continued, "Everything you have achieved in life is because you had a plan. You worked hard for good grades in school. You aimed for an engineering degree and got into a good college. But tell me, have you ever planned to become rich?" Silence followed. The truth was undeniable. They had never seen becoming rich as a goal. The difference between earning money and making money. Lokesh explained, a job helps you earn money, but to become rich, you need to make money. Getting a salary is one thing, but investing it wisely and growing your wealth is the real game. Sumedh asked, "So, what should we do?" Lokesh shared 3 key lessons. 1. Gain financial education. A good job isn't enough. You must understand money. Stocks, mutual funds, businesses, assets, and liabilities. Read books like Rich Dad, Poor Dad by Robert Kiyosaki and The Intelligent Investor by Benjamin Graham. Follow successful investors like Warren Buffett and Charlie Munger. 2. Know the difference between active and passive income. Active income. Money earned through a job or business where you trade time for money. Passive income. Money earned without continuous effort, such as rental income, stock dividends, online businesses, or royalties. Smart people build passive income streams, so they don't have to work forever. 3. Focus on investments, not just savings. Keeping money in a savings account is like keeping water in a leaking bucket. Inflation reduces its value over time. Instead, invest in assets that grow, like real estate, stocks, or a side business. The goal is to make your money work for you. A changed perspective on wealth. That day changed Sumedh and Praveen's mindset. They decided not to rely solely on their jobs. They started learning about investing, reading books, and applying new financial strategies. Slowly, they began to take control of their financial future. If you want to become rich, don't just focus on earning money. Focus on making money. The right way to become wealthy. A goal and a plan. With a newfound determination, Sumedh and Praveen realized that just wanting to be rich wasn't enough. They needed a solid plan. Lokesh smiled and asked, "You both set goals to become engineers and get jobs, right?" They nodded. "Then why haven't you set a goal to become rich?" This question struck them hard. They had been working to earn money, but had never defined what true wealth meant for them. So, have you ever set a goal to become rich? If not, start today. Learn, invest, and build a future where your money works for you. Why is setting a goal important? Lokesh asked, "If you were sitting on a train but don't know your destination, can you ever reach the right place?" Praveen replied, "Of course not." Lokesh nodded. That's exactly what happens with wealth. If you don't have a clear financial goal, you will keep earning money, but you'll never become truly rich. How to set the right goal for becoming wealthy. Lokesh shared 2 essential lessons. 1. Define what wealth means to you. Wealth is different for everyone. Some people feel rich with 1 Indian rupee crore, while others may not be satisfied even with 100 Indian rupees crores. Before you chase money, you need to define your personal financial goal. 2. Set a deadline. If your goal is to earn 10 Indian rupees crores, then you must also decide by when you want to achieve it. Without a time frame, your goal will remain vague, and you will never create a concrete plan to reach it. How to create a solid plan for wealth. By now, Sumedh and Praveen were fully focused. Lokesh took a deep breath, sipped his tea, and said, "Earning money is not enough. You need a system that grows your money. Your wealth plan must include three things. Keycap 1 Financial Education. If you don't know how to grow money, you will lose it no matter how much you earn. Learn about investments, businesses, and tax-saving strategies. Read books like Rich Dad, Poor Dad by Robert Kiyosaki and The Psychology of Money by Morgan Housel. Follow top investors like Warren Buffett, Ray Dalio, and Charlie Munger. Keycap 2 Balance between active and passive income. Active income comes from your job or business, but stops when you stop working. Passive income keeps coming even when you're not working, like rental income, stock dividends, and digital businesses. Smart investors don't just work for money. They make money work for them. Keycap 3 Control expenses and focus on investments. Cutting expenses doesn't mean living poorly. It means spending wisely. Instead of saving in a bank where inflation eats away its value, invest in stocks, mutual funds, real estate, and businesses to grow your wealth. The sooner you start investing, the faster your money will grow. What's next? This conversation changed Sumedh and Praveen's lives. They no longer focused only on earning, but started creating a solid financial plan. If you want to be rich, hard work alone isn't enough. You need a clear goal, a strategy, and consistent action. Remember, wealth doesn't come from hard work. It comes from smart thinking and the right strategies. How to build a solid wealth plan. Now, Sumedh and Praveen weren't just dreaming of wealth. They were actively planning for it. Lokesh looked at them and smiled. If your plan is strong, wealth won't be far. But remember, just thinking isn't enough. You need to write it down and take action. The three most important rules for wealth planning. Keycap 1 Your plan must be written down. Keeping a financial plan in your head won't work. Write it down clearly on a large sheet of paper. Make multiple copies and place them where you'll see them daily, home, office, or study area. Seeing your goal every day will keep you focused. Keycap 2 Your plan should balance lifestyle and wealth. If your pursuit of money ruins your health, relationships, or happiness, is it really worth it? Don't let your wealth goals damage your health, family, or mental peace. A true wealth plan balances financial success with a happy life. Keycap 3 Your plan must be flexible. The world changes, and so should your plan. Be flexible enough to adapt when necessary. Your goals should never change, but your path can. Be open to new technologies, investment opportunities, and strategies. If something isn't working, be willing to pivot and try new methods. What's next? Lokesh stopped speaking. Sumedh and Praveen, deeply impressed, said with excitement, "We always wanted to be rich, but we never turned it into a goal. Now, we have a clear direction." With renewed energy, they set off on their financial journey, promising to meet again at the peak of success. Key takeaways. White heavy checkmark set a goal. Decide how much wealth you want and by when. White heavy checkmark write your plan. Keep it visible and review it daily. White heavy checkmark balance wealth and life. Success should not come at the cost of health or happiness. White heavy checkmark stay flexible. Be ready to change strategies when needed. Remember, wealth doesn't come from hard work alone. It comes from smart strategies and the right mindset. So, are you ready to turn your dreams into a real financial plan?